Welcome to the home of the Wyoming Cowboys in Laramie, Wyoming. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on another team from the Mountain West, the Wyoming Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Cowboys will kick it off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Fresno State's offense will have the football first. And David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
One thing you know about this defense, they have got a pass rush, and you cannot be predictable, especially when it comes to throwing the football. There is too much athleticism and length up front on this defensive line and in their front 7, and they register a sack early here on only the 2nd play of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll keep it himself. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Fresno State will have to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Just needs a crack to get a return. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. So the Wyoming Cowboys offense has the ball for the first time. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the 2nd quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. From the gun, the ground game. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Let's talk for just a moment about Wyoming. For a lot of schools facing the hill they climb, you have to work the portal. But don't sleep on the high school recruiting either, David. They got a good 3-star running back just this past week.
Yeah, and you create some excitement, you create some momentum. These are the kind of guys that, man, they come in right away. They got a chance to play. Like, you're telling them the future's going to be bright. We're trying to build something special. We just need you.
The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Anderson will throw. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there. The give on the inside.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. The Bulldogs are in the hurry-up. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To throw, it's Warner. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. He wants to throw it. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State. Fitted in the window for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Jet sweep to the receiver. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd down.
Handoff to the lone back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Flying out to the left. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys! He got loose and it was lights out after that.
And that is going to leave the head coach scratching his head. The final play of the 1st half, your opponent runs the ball, and you can't tackle him and get him down with all those bodies back playing prevent. That is a terrible job of defense, and to add insult to injury, you've now given up the lead.
That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Fresno up to kick off and start this 2nd half.
This one away.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Anderson wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Good enough for a 1st down.
The give to the back. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
Another 1st down.
To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. Got it in the middle, it's Scott. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Final minute now of the third quarter. The give to the back. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. Can't wait to see how this fourth quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He'll ride his man on the option. The pitch. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Get the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on third down, and life is much better. Running the option. It's Anderson. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Cowboys with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll move the wide receiver. Receiver on the move, gets the touch pass. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, Wyoming! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now, I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
Lining up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Florida is just getting dragged through the swamp today. And this fan base, who's so used to doing that gator jump, they're making other gestures today. They're trailing by 20 to Ole Miss. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Back to pass, it's Warner. Here's a heat. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. And he's out of bounds, but not before a good, sizable pickup, and that has been a rare sight in this one. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Second down, they'll go to the air. He wants a big play here late. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. It's complete to the right. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. in search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Rushes on him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and the last chance is just out of reach, and that's going to do it. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle,